Here's a tutorial video for the song Church of God, Elect and Glorious. I'm playing it in a folk style, so one of the hallmarks of that style is going to be this this upstrum feel on the and of one. So for starters, I'm just going to show you in the first part some of the chord voicings that I would use, and I'm going to break down some of the stylistic things very slowly. In the next part of the video, which you can jump to when you're ready, I'm going to play it slowly to a click, and I'm going to leave out some of the rhythmic things. And then in the third part of the video, I'm going to play it up to tempo with all of the rhythmic fills. So at the beginning, here's a common thing I'm going to use a lot when you use two figures. And then for the D sus, here's another one you can do. So you hold down the 5. So. And that's going to be important later because there's some places where the chords don't change a lot. And so if you're playing mostly by yourself and there's not a lot of rhythmic instruments, you may need to provide that. So here's my D. I'm going to play a D sus2. For my D sus, I could play this, or I could bring this up. Church of God, elect and glorious. Here I'm doing a rootless voicing. I'm leaving out the A. Holy nation, chosen race. Notice I'm staying up here. God's own special people. Now I'm going down to the royal priest, and heirs of grace. Here I do a run. So it just is 4, 3, so scale degree 4, 3, 1, 5. And this works well in a lot of settings, so. God has called you out of darkness into his most marvelous light. His truth to life within. And again, as I've said before, if you're playing with rhythm instruments, obviously you're just mostly going to play chords. Turn your blindness into sight. Now we go to a B minor. Now here I'm playing a B minor 7. For my G, just another reminder that I often don't play the full chord. That's pretty thick. It's really committing to a harmony, but this is nice and open. It's built on 2/5. This is an open G chord. Christ Jesus crucified. Here the instruments come down. F minor 7. You could do a couple different ways. And here again, you just need to know your role. If you have a rhythm instrument, a melody instrument that's playing that melodic line, you wouldn't play it. But if you are the melody instrument, obviously it's very important to play that melody portion because it really takes over for the singers. And then this is a quieter verse. Once you were an alien people. So here's a good F sharp minor 7. There's your F sharp minor 7, and I do an add 4, or you could do this. This is the best way to play an F sharp minor 7 on a guitar. Actually, once you were an alien people, strangers to God's heart of love. Now G minor over E. If you don't have a bass player, then you can have a little bit of choice over your bass note. If you have a bass player and he's going to play that E, then you don't want to play a G because it'll be crunchy. But he brought you home in mercy, citizens. Here's a good E minor 7. Now the rhythm is starting. There's a D, B minor. Now we have a little build. Here for my D over A, I'm going to play this. Here's a flat 7. You could play something like this maybe, low C, G, a G and a D, or you could add in the E. I love this progression up. So here's a D, here's a D sus over E, and D over F sharp. Really common. Something I like to use a lot, really just builds a lot of interest. Strong in faith and swift to answer each command your master sends. Take over that melody. And I do a kind of a stinger at the end, so. And you can go, if you want to hit that bass note on the downbeat. So it sounds like this. Next I'm going to do a slow playthrough to a metronome. Under tempo, I'm going to try to not do a lot of rhythmic fills, and I'm going to focus mostly on the voicings that you would play. For this final part of the video, I'm going to play it up to tempo with rhythmic fills. I'm not going to really make any comments. I'm going to play a lot of things. Some of them might go by quickly, but hopefully this gives you some stylistic ideas for you to play.